Vegan and vegetarian diets, benefits, risks, and vitamin B12. Did you know that a vitamin B12 deficiency can go unnoticed even if your blood tests appear normal? And that it can have serious consequences for your health? If you follow a vegan or vegetarian diet, this video is made for you. But even if you're just curious to learn more, stick with me. Let's debunk some myths and see what science really says. Hi, I'm Alessandro Senatore, a biologist and nutritionist. On this channel, you'll find content designed for students, university graduates, and health professionals. Useful tools for exams, certifications, theses, and scientific updates. For each video, you'll find a reference scientific articles in the description, so you can explore them further if you're interested. Also, since science is constantly evolving, I recommend always checking the date of the video and the articles. And if you come across any updates, feel free to share them in the comments. I'd like this channel to be a space for all professionals in the field, so I'm open to collaborations with other experts. If you'd like to contribute to the growth of this project, feel free to reach out privately. Let me know if there are any topics you'd like to explore in more depth. I hope you find this content helpful. Enjoy the video. But what exactly is a vegetarian or vegan diet? From a nutritional perspective, a vegetarian excludes meat and fish, but may include animal-derived products like milk and eggs. A vegan, on the other hand, completely avoids all animal-derived foods, including dairy, eggs, and honey. Let's take a closer look at the main categories. Among vegetarians, we have 1. Lacto-vegetarians, consume dairy products and eggs. 2. Lacto-vegetarians, consume dairy but exclude eggs. 3. Ovo-vegetarians, consume only eggs among animal products. Related but not strictly vegetarian variants include 4. Pescatarians, consume fish and seafood, but no other meat. 5. Macrobiotic. It is a true lifestyle inspired by Eastern philosophy. The diet mainly follows a vegetarian approach with occasional inclusion of fish products. 6. Flexitarians or semi-vegetarians. Primarily follow a plant-based diet but occasionally include meat or fish. As for vegans, we have 1. Classic vegans or strict vegetarians. Exclude all animal-derived foods. 2. Raw foodists. Eat only raw or minimally processed foods, mainly fruits, vegetables, seeds, legumes, and grains. 3. Fruitarians. Eat mainly fruits, nuts, seeds, and botanically classified fruits like avocados, tomatoes, and cucumbers. But watch out for deficiencies. Here are the main nutritional risks. Excluding an entire food group isn't a problem if the diet is well balanced. But without proper planning, the risk of deficiencies increases. Here are the most important ones. Iron. Plant-based iron is non-heme and less efficiently absorbed. Phytates, calcium, and polyphenol can reduce its absorption. Tip: add vitamin C-rich foods, like lemon or orange juice, to meals to enhance iron absorption. Zinc. Phytates also reduce zinc bioavailability. Solutions: soaking, sprouting, and fermentation, e.g. tempeh, can help improve absorption. Calcium. Phytates and oxalates can hinder calcium absorption. The risk is higher for vegans unless they include rich and fortified plant sources, e.g. fortified plant-based milks, tofu, kale. Extra caution is needed for people at risk of osteoporosis. One thing that personally always leaves me a bit hesitant is recommending foods produced in countries with regulations different from ours. Often, we lack sufficient guarantees regarding production methods, pesticide use, or health and safety controls. And when it comes to health, these factors matter. Vitamin B12. This is the only vitamin completely absent from reliable plant sources. It's produced by bacteria, but only animal-based foods, meat, fish, milk, eggs, contain bioavailable amounts. To be absorbed, B12 needs a special helper. The intrinsic factor, a glycoprotein produced in the stomach that binds to B12 and carries it to the terminal ileum, the last part of the small intestine, where absorption occurs. But here's the catch. If this factor is missing, even if B12 is in the diet, it won't be absorbed. This can happen in cases like pernicious anemia, B12 is essential for red blood cell production. Deficiency, often due to intrinsic factor issues, can lead to this condition. Gastric surgeries. Intestinal diseases such as IBS, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and others. Advanced age. Additionally, gut bacteria do produce a bit of B12, but in the colon, which is too far from the absorption site. That's why proper supplementation or a carefully planned diet is essential. But what about seaweed? Some, like nori, may contain active forms of B12, but many others are rich in pseudo B12, which can cause false positives in standard tests and isn't usable by the human body. Diagnosis isn't always simple. Plasma levels can be misleading. Markers like homocysteine and methylmalonic acid can help, but a professional's eye is always key. That said, I don't want to scare you. Vegetarian and vegan diets, if properly structured, can be healthy and sustainable, with potential benefits in preventing chronic diseases like cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, and some cancers. But it's crucial to follow them with awareness, and ideally with the help of a qualified nutrition professional. If you like this video, share it with anyone who follows a plant-based diet. Drop a comment if you have questions, curiosities, or want more videos on these topics. And if you want to stay updated, subscribe to the channel.